So, good afternoon. It is super hot. It is the start of another heat wave, and I'm sitting in the garden, which is very, very rare for me at the moment because I don't want to get sunburnt. I got sunburnt the other day. Thought it's another time though for a fitness fragrance video, and I thought today, because it's summer, Acqua Di Parma is the absolute best for this. So today I'm going to ask again, like last time, ChatGPT to kind of rank these 4 fragrances, and whichever one it decides is the best based on the 10 questions I ask it is going to be my fragrance for tomorrow. I'm going to do a full review on it as well. The 4 I've got here, again, they're all summer scents. They're not cheap. Acqua Di Parma is not cheap, but if you look online, if you look on eBay, you can probably get a 100ml bottle of something like an Essenza for around £50-60, and it is absolutely worth it for the quality you get. These are really high quality fragrances. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly say which fragrances they are, then I'm going to go upstairs, go on my computer, get ChatGPT to give a full note breakdown of them, and then we'll ask the questions and see which one is the ultimate winner. So just before I sort of get into the fragrances as well, I have to say I love the bottles. They're nothing too special. They're not really flashy, but they're all very uniform. So they all look the same in terms of their design. I just think they look classy. The Acqua Di Parma is a very, very classy sort of fragrance house, that's for sure. And again, they smell really natural. So the ones we've got here, this one is FICO di AMALFI. This one's slightly different to the other 3. This one is kind of more of it's a fig fragrance, hence the word FICO. And yeah, it's more fruity than the other ones as well. It's certainly unisex. I'd say it leans more feminine. So FICO di AMALFI is the first one. Acqua Di Parma COLONIA Pura. This is a big 180ml bottle. I got this on All Beauty for around £75 or something. You can pick it up for something like that. You're absolutely laughing. But this is like an icy sort of lemon fragrance. I think this one's more masculine, that's for sure. One of my favourite phrases, potentially my favourite scent, certainly my favourite of the lot. Colonia Essenza by Acqua Di Parma. Again, Neroli's the dominant note here, and it's just really, really classy. I love it. Honestly, obsessed with it. It's more of like a sweet lemon smell, and that's more of an icy lemon smell. And then the last one, another Blue Mediterraneo. So the 2 here, blue bottles, they're Blue Mediterraneo line, ARANCIA di CAPRI. This one is just a really nice orange scent. Yeah, really strong on the orange. It's such a natural citrusy orange. So yeah, 4 fantastic fragrances. I think my favourite is probably Essenza, based on the scent, as I mentioned. I think today, though, ChatGPT is going to pick FICO di AMALFI as the winner. So I'll be really interested to see what they come up with. But yeah, time to head upstairs. I've had my lunch now, feeling a little bit weathered. So yeah, let's get on the computer, get a note breakdown, and yeah, see which one is the overall winner. I have got the worst hat hair today. Honestly, wearing that bucket hat has, made my hair a bit of a mess. Anyway, let's find out what the note breakdown is. Hi there, could you give me a note breakdown for Acqua Di Parma ARANCIA di CAPRI?
Acqua Di Parma's Arancia di Capri is a lovely unisex fragrance from their Blue Mediterraneo collection. It has a vibrant opening with citrus notes like orange, Sicilian mandarin, bergamot, and lemon. The heart of the fragrance has petitgrain and cardamom, and the base includes a touch of caramel and musk. It's definitely a fresh and aromatic scent, perfect for summer.
Great, can I have one for FICO di AMALFI as well, please?
Absolutely. FICO di AMALFI is another fantastic fragrance from Acqua Di Parma's Blue Mediterranean collection. It has a bright opening with citrus notes like bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, and citron. The heart is all about fig nectar, pink pepper, and jasmine petals, and the base includes fig tree, cedarwood, and benzoin. It's a lively and elegant scent that really captures that Mediterranean vibe.
Great, thanks. I have a note breakdown for Acqua Di Parma Colonia Pura.
Sure. Acqua Di Parma Colonia Pura has a fresh and modern composition. It opens with bright notes of bergamot, orange, and petitgrain. The heart features jasmine, sambac, narcissus, and a touch of coriander. And the base is made up of patchouli, cedarwood, and white musk. It's a clean and sophisticated scent.
And finally, Colonia Essenza by Acqua Di Parma.
Colonia Essenza by Acqua Di Parma is a refined and elegant fragrance. It opens with a fresh burst of citrus notes, including lemon, orange, bergamot, mandarin, grapefruit, and vehente petitgrain. The heart is a beautiful blend of neroli, rosemary, lily of the valley, rose, and jasmine, and the base is warm and grounding with patchouli, wet musk, and amber. Definitely classic.
Great, thank you.
You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or need anything else, just let me know. I'm here to help.
Okay, so you can see on the screen now there's all the information. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly sort of screenshot it, and yeah, just quickly briefly go through the note breakdown so you can read them now. Pause the video if you want to read a bit more detail of what she said. But yeah, I thought it'd be quite useful so you can see a picture of them on the video rather than just listening to her say it. So if again you're interested in any of these fragrances, you've got a bit of a guide then. So yeah, you'll see the screenshots now of what's on my screen. Okay then, it is now question time to see which one is my fitness fragrance for tomorrow. As I said, I think Fico di Amalfi wins this because it's slightly different from the others. But yeah, let's see. I'm really intrigued. I'm going to see what they say. They're all fantastic fragrances. I must mention that though. If you got any of these four, you are winning. They are brilliant and you will love them. I'm pretty certain. I'm really confident because they're not really daring, you know. So whatever one, if anyone is interested in them or wants a bit more info about them, obviously I think Essenza's the nicest, but I would none of them are redundant having that because they are all unique and fantastic in their own sense. You will smell better than anyone. So yeah, let's see what they say. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the answer. Can I ask you some questions about the four Acqua Di Parma fragrances?
Of course, feel free to ask me anything you'd like about them, and I'll do my best to help.
Out of those four fragrances, Arancia di Capri, Colonia Pura, Fico di Amalfi, and Colonia Essenza, which one would you say is the best workout fragrance?
For a workout fragrance, you probably want something fresh and invigorating that won't be too overwhelming. I'd say Arancia di Capri and Colonia Pura would be great choices. Arancia di Capri has a citrusy and refreshing vibe, and Colonia Pura is clean and light, which is perfect for the gym.
Which one would be best for taking on holiday?
For a holiday, I think Fico di Amalfi would be an amazing choice. It has that lovely, sunny Mediterranean vibe with fig and citrus notes that just scream vacation. It's perfect for warm weather and exploring new places.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Out of Arancia di Capri, Colonia Pura, Fico di Amalfi, and Colonia Essenza, which one would be the best for compliments?
That's a fun question. All of them are quite versatile, but Colonia Essenza is often considered a classic and tends to get a lot of compliments because of its refined and sophisticated scent. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any of them.
In your opinion, which one of those four fragrances would be best for a first date?
Ooh, for a first date, I'd lean towards something that's fresh, approachable, and not too overpowering. I think Colonia Pura would be a fantastic choice because it's clean, light, and has a very inviting vibe. It's definitely a great way to make a good impression.
Thank you. Out of those four fragrances, which one do you think would most likely be worn by James Bond?
Oh, that's a fun question. I think James Bond would probably go for something classic, sophisticated, and timeless. Colonia Essenza would likely be his pick because it has that refined, elegant feel that fits his style perfectly. Plus, it's got that timeless, sophisticated vibe.
Out of the 4 fragrances, which one would you recommend for a woman?
All of these fragrances are actually quite versatile and can be worn by anyone. But if I had to pick one that might be especially lovely for a woman, I'd say Fico di Amalfi. It's got a beautiful, fresh, and slightly sweet vibe with fig and citrus notes that feel very elegant and feminine. It's a great choice.
Out of the 4 fragrances, which one do you think would be the most ideal for a rainy day and cold weather in the winter?
For a rainy day and colder weather, I'd probably go with Colonia Essenza. It has that sophisticated, warm base with patchouli and amber that feels cozy and comforting. It's definitely a great choice for those chillier, more introspective days.
Great, thanks.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions or just want to chat, I'm here for it.
Now, obviously, projection and longevity is quite important to a lot of people as well, and I've noticed Essenza's particularly strong. So I'm going to ask them what they think of that one as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting. See which one's the best value for money based on those 2 factors. Let's find out. Out of Arancia di Capri, Colonia Pura, Fico di Amalfi, and Colonia Essenza, which one do you think is the best value for money based on performance and longevity?
That's a great consideration. Generally speaking, Colonia Essenza tends to have a bit more longevity and a richer complexity, which also makes it a good value for the performance you get. That said, Fico di Amalfi also offers great performance for its price, so either of those two would be a solid choice for value.
Agreed. Thank you. I am the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Out of Arancia di Capri, Colonia Pura, Fico di Amalfi, and Colonia Essenza, which one should I wear for my first speech to the public?
Congratulations on your new role. For your first public speech, I'd recommend something that feels fresh, confident, and universally appealing. Colonia Essenza would be an excellent choice. It's classic, sophisticated, and has a refined, authoritative vibe, which would match the occasion perfectly. It also has a nice balance of freshness and elegance, making it a strong choice for a memorable first impression.
Agreed. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Best of luck with your speech and your time as Prime Minister.
Final question. I just want your opinion on which one you would buy.
If I had to choose one for myself, I'd go with Colonia Essenza. It's timeless, versatile, and just has that perfect balance of freshness and sophistication. It's a fragrance that can be worn for almost any occasion and still leave a strong, positive impression. Plus, it has great staying power.
Great, that is all for today. Thank you very much for answering my questions.
It was my pleasure. I'm glad I could help. If you ever have more questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful day ahead.
So there we are. Today's winner is the one that I like the most as well. Acqua Di Parma, Colonia Essenza. I have to say, I'm really glad this one won. I didn't expect it to, but it really is a fantastic fragrance. Now, I have to say, a lot of the questions I asked were kind of what I agreed with, particularly on compliments. So I've asked my mum and I've asked other people to kind of rank this fragrance before, and this has always been the most popular one. It's just fantastic. Anyone could wear it. It's completely unisex. like they said, you can dress it up, dress it down, and I just think it does all jobs. If there's only one Acqua di Parma I could have out of the sort of fresher summer one, it would be this. But I do want to reiterate again, they're all fantastic fragrances. But yeah, if you can find this on eBay, that's probably the place I'd recommend to get. I've always got it from eBay unboxed, and yeah, it's just an absolutely lovely fragrance. So tomorrow I will be wearing Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza. I'll do a full review on it, so when I go running, when I go to the gym, and just see how it performs overall in terms of all the different clothes I'm wearing, and hopefully I'll get a compliment on it. But yeah, it really is a top fragrance, and I'm very glad it's won. So yeah, thank you very much, ChatGPT. I have to say, they know their stuff. They know more than me about fragrances, to be honest with you. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one today. I'm actually going to put it on now as well, because it's a lovely hot day outside. And that means I smell lovely, even if nobody else is going to smell it today. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you later.